not paying attention. But it looks like there's an Overlord getting morphed into a Transport Overlord. Oh, nice. What do you call that, by the way? Do you call it a Dropper Lord? Because I love calling it Dropper Lords.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of controversy around this one. What did you call it? Transport Overlord?
I don't know. I've
never heard anyone say that.
I was going to whip out something new, man, because I was going to get roasted, I thought, by calling it a Dropper Lord.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. But anyway, we see Rogue's actually making roaches for the first time in this series. Going to be sending them across the map. Got his queens in the Overlord. Maybe a bit of a German taxi type thing going on here as he's going to stay on just 53 workers and all-in trigger here. There's actually Lings in the main. Slight distraction for now. Not too many workers going to go down, but here comes the real push.
Yeah, the Queen's getting dropped in the front. Creep Tumor trying to get thrown down so that way we can continue to transfuse as the Zerg player. We'll be going super aggressive with this attack. The Static D is not quite ready just yet, so Rogue wants to try and kill that off, or at least kill some of the units before the battery can start to heal them. The Biles are starting to go down on some of those units, and now the cannons and batteries exposed at the front are starting to get killed off. Trigger is on and Razor's edge right now, trying to defend this push.
Yeah, there's just so much Zerg here right now. The Static D is starting to fall. One sentry there, he's going to die at the front. And I think Rogue might be doing it here. He still has enough anti-air with the Queens to take out this Oracle. The Stalkers blink back, just trying to pick off whatever they can. And soon the workers are going to be under fire here as the Lings get in the mineral line. The Stalkers forced to move back, forced to warp in into the fire of this Roach Ravager. More Biles going down, lands on a Protoss unit there. 8 workers fall. Rogue actually has the work lead right now. Just side up Roach speed. Once the attack's already fully underway here.
The Stalkers are starting to get a nice defense overall as the Lings did get shredded, and it's only the Queens and the Ravager. So once those are there, it's really weak as the Zerg player before the rest of the Lings do come on in. So it's starting to get a little bit better for Trigger. A nice big warp in is going as well. We'll be able to dodge this set of Biles and start to get on top of these units. Rogue really needs that extra swell of Lings, and they do start to come on in. That's going to win. That's when it's going to start to swing for Rogue in this engagement, as 15 probes overall have died recently. A couple more Lings also running into the main base to try to continue to create any amount of chaos that Rogue can look for at this point, as the Blink Stalkers looks like they actually blink on top of the rest of the units at the front, trying to clear that out so that way he can maintain a defense.
Yeah, and Rogue just gonna pull back for now. Still Lings in the main. That Transport Overlord is gonna come over and pick those up. A few of them, 4 of them will make it out alive. Rogue, he's not gone back into drones or anything like that. He can't afford to, as Trigger is pushing the issue here, making as many units as he can. We're in kind of a weird low eco mid game, but I think Trigger may have held on well enough here to be in a very good spot. So that's the slight work lead. The Roach speed is done now, and here come the Roaches flanking around this side of the Stalkers.
He actually was hidden by the line of sight blockers on the right-hand side, so those were able to sneak up on Trigger for just a little bit, and it might have allowed him to get a decent amount of DPS on the Stalkers to allow him to then continue with the rest of the units. He's not droned up. After that initial attack failed, he's continuing with this attack, and it might have caught Trigger off guard, expecting Rogue to go on to the drones afterwards. There's still a good amount of units from Trigger, though, and it's making it very difficult for him to just get across the map cleanly, as the micro from Trigger continues to be very good, kiting these units across, and now Rogue is kind of stuck on this side of the map. He's going to have to suicide these units, see it again, even walking into his own Biles as he tries to chase these Stalkers down.
Yeah, more Zerg coming across the map, though, and there's actually still creep here from the initial tumors. A lot of workers going down to these Lings. Behind this, another 16, and right now it looks like Trigger's army is good, but he's lost eco behind this, so if Rogue can hang on, mine for a little bit longer, he might be able to win this game. Trigger trying to push forward now and do some damage to this base.
Yeah, he's not remaking probes either. This is basically like the last game, or sorry, 2 games ago, when he was trying to just all in once he realized that he lost too much economy on the other side. Rogue now trying to make a defense this time. Can he actually get enough Roaches and Ravagers to kill off this Blink Stalker force? Because the Blink Stalkers get very good in these engagements. Once you get this massive concave set up, once you can get them off of creep as well, this Prism gonna relocate before the Biles get thrown down, and honestly, everything from Rogue is starting to disappear. Trigger might actually be making this work.
There's so many low HP Stalkers. He blinks forwards though, picks off some Roaches, and Trigger is somehow going to take this game number 5. What a defense there.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. And again, you can see Trigger he's taking hits economically every single time, and he just knows that if he can just survive with enough